I have a passion for children, and I knew in my heart that if I went there, I would struggle. So when the opportunity came to work with construction, I thought, great, close enough but far enough away to protect your heartstrings.
So we get to the job site and we find out we're working with young men. They were my son's ages, which was just another problem because I really wanted to bring them all home.
Working the construction site, you still got to move off of that site every once in a while, and one of the first places we went was on a Sunday. We went to visit a school and kind of looked around, took a walk out into the community.
But one day we met, we were able to take a walk down with a young man named Johnny. And he was really a really hard worker, but a quiet soul. And we went down, he wanted to show us how they make brick. So we went down the path and he talked the whole time about how the project went along, and he had also made brick to sell. So here he was working a construction job, and here he was making brick to sell. He wanted to go to school. That is all he cared about, was trying to get money to go to school.
And there were two young children, just kind of off to the side in the shadows of what everyone was doing. But what we realized after a while was they were scurrying behind us, picking up a popsicle stick that had been eaten and licking it, and it came to our attention that they were street children. They weren't more than 4 and 5 years old. Now what 4-year-old can take care of them on the street in the United States? But we were told by the locals that those children are at risk. There is no one to care for them. They have either been abandoned by their parent or their parent has died from AIDS.
I asked him, did he have parents? And he said he lived with his mother. His mother was a Christian. And I asked him, was his father deceased? And he said no, his father wasn't deceased. His mother had left his father when he was young, that his father practiced witchcraft.
And when we were in Uganda, I was approached by men who are very interested in how we do it here in the United States. How do we take care of orphan children who don't have parents or resources? Those children were at risk.
And she was not permitted to take him or his younger sister. And when, as he told his story, he got quieter and quieter, and he expressed that his father had, his father had sacrificed his younger sister, and that he would be next to be sacrificed. So he ran away and found his mother. And he was so overjoyed with his mother being a Christian. That is all he cared about.
I have a picture of those children on my desk at work every day, and I think about them every day, and I need to go back to see if they're still there. But what's more important is that we provide them, not do it for them. That was not my purpose for going to Uganda, was to Americanize them or provide them with Western culture. It was to look at the needs. What are their strengths and what are the needs, and how can we not do for, but work alongside and empower them to do for themselves.